information that you receive about what other people are doing in the nonprofit world.
The ability to start a business even, 10, 15 years ago, you had to rent a space, you had to do marketing by maybe mail order or put out advertisements in the newspaper and hope for the best to get people to come and buy your stuff. It's so much different now because you can just create an online store and you can just do, email blasts and go on the internet and go to blogs and, just go online and do your marketing online for almost no money or no money at all.
The barrier to entry has basically become non-existent for a lot of businesses, and I think that's very true. But I think that while that is extremely positive, it also has a lot of challenges. It presents actually some very unique problems that we haven't seen in the past, because it makes competition a lot fiercer for a lot of people.
There are kids who are doing businesses online in their dorms. I've had friends who, in class, would be taking orders for their company. That's the kind of stuff that you couldn't do 10 years ago when, their access to internet wasn't that big. And
it presents sort of a unique collective action problem in terms of actually really orienting ourselves all around one cause.
We have a Twitter page, we have a Facebook page, we have a Jumo page, we have a website, we have a blog, we have all these different means of communicating with the people who potentially want to be involved with our organization and currently are involved.
So many different sources of information, and basically anybody who has an idea can, put up a blog somewhere and hope that people read it. And that's fantastic, but I think one of the things that it does make difficult is actually organizing around one specific thing. We don't see we do in some parts of the world, particularly right now in the Middle East, but we don't see here necessarily so much that, hundreds of thousands of millions of people in the streets anymore. And I think that's because there's so many different things going on, it's impossible for folks to sort of stay in the loop about one particular issue that they really take seriously. So.
It's changing the dynamics of the way that nonprofits operate, and it's ultimately allowing for these sort of social enterprises to really come to the forefront of business practices.
Just as there are benefits in maybe starting something, I think that there's a lot more new challenges in keeping things going and actually growing to sort of a critical mass. I hope that we can figure out a way to overcome that.